Mobile payment. Mobile payment. This phrase is uttered almost incessantly within the financial community. It means so many different things to so many different people, but to us at Blue, it means absolutely nothing. Mobile payment, digital payment, virtual payment, regardless of what term you use, the same problem exists across all platforms. Traditional payment itself is broken. We'd like to introduce a new phrase into the lexicon: payment experience. Payment experience. This represents a conscious, fundamental shift in the entire payment process from start to finish. And that is what we set out to do at Blue when we built the Bleu Network powered by Beacon Payment. What you see here is our flagship Blue terminal featuring the POWA T25 and our proprietary Blue Payment Beacon. What we're going to do today is demonstrate just a few of the different components of our Blue Network and highlight the core functionalities that revolutionize the payment experience. As you can see, my colleague Brett here has downloaded the Blue consumer application onto his smartphone, which can be done at any time through the Apple App Store or on Google Play, or through our payment beacon over near-field communication. After Brett has created his profile, he now has the ability to load and secure his payment type. This is the first fundamental shift in the payment experience. Consumers and merchants should be able to use any type of payment available. We call ourselves pure payment type agnostic. If a merchant in Venice Beach wanted to accept a hug as a form of payment, hugs would be a supported payment type in the Blue Network. Now that Brett has loaded his payment type onto the application, it's tokenized and no actual payment data is stored on the device or in the app itself. Now that Brett has a secure payment type, he's ready to make a transaction. This is the second fundamental shift in the payment experience. Through the Blue Network, Brett has the option of making a prepaid or an in-store payment. We're going to take you through both scenarios. If Brett's on the go, he can browse any local merchant within proximity on the Blue Network. He can filter by type, or he can search for a specific merchant. This is the third fundamental shift in the payment experience. The Blue Network can process payments with any payment processor in the United States and 32 different countries globally. Not only we refer to ourselves as payment type agnostic, we're payment processor agnostic as well. We envision the Blue Network as a global network, welcoming any merchant worldwide. Brett has decided to order from Finovate Coffee today. Imagine that. As he selects Finovate Coffee, he gets access to a full mobile storefront. He can view photos, he can see business information, and he can read reviews from his contacts and his Facebook friends, people he actually trusts as opposed to random consumers. Now, Brett has the ability to order from Finovate's coffee menu in real time. Brett's now going to step outside the range of the beacon and place a prepaid order. Now, the Blue Network is a fully contained ecosystem. We've developed a proprietary mobile point-of-sale interface with a cloud-based back office, as well as a consumer application. As Brett's order comes in, the merchant is notified. He can access the order, and he notifies Brett in real time as to the status of his order. As Brett walks back within the range of the beacon, his profile appears on top. The merchant can hand him his items, and he can leave. Now we're going to initiate an in-store payment. As you can see here, I'm going to place some items onto Brett's phone here. I've selected his profile as he's closest in proximity to the beacon. I'm going to send him a request through the beacon. The device itself initializes, engages, and connects securely to our payment beacon and sends Brett the transaction all over BLE. Brett receives the transaction on his device. He has the option to add a tip. He can pay, authorizes with his fingerprint, and sends the payment request back through the beacon. And it arrives on the merchant's point of sale. Now, just to prove that we're doing this all through BLE. Brett's going to show you that he is in airplane mode, and only his Bluetooth is engaged. So now once again, Brett's going to walk within range of the beacon, but outside the terminal. I'm going to place items on his receipt, and in this scenario, you can envision Brett closing his tab out at dinner, at the table, or away from the bar. Once again, the device itself will initiate, engage, and securely connect with our payment beacon. It will transmit the request to Brett over Bluetooth. And we receive it on the merchant's point of sale. Now, the last fundamental shift in the payment process, and the most important, is that now we have the ability to deliver in-store analytics and payment data back to the merchant when a consumer pays with Blue. What that means is now we can unlock intelligent payment data about average wait times, menu items, customer demographics, and a whole host of other valuable information as opposed to just swiping a card. The Blue Network is going to be a core asset in the future of a connected body, home, city, business, and industry. We envision the Blue Network changing the entire payment experience and creating a new platform for mobile transactions. If you're interested in funding the revolution, we are raising capital. Or if you don't know what you just saw and you'd like to see that again, please join us in the networking hall after the presentation. Thank you.